Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Zed from Zedoutdoors. I hope you're having an awesome day. So the time has finally come. The meet-up for UK Bushcrafters and Preparedness people. At the moment of recording this is the Saturday morning. I actually got here yesterday evening, Friday. I got here about 6 p.m. There's going to be a lot of faces here that you recognise walking around. There's a lot of people yet to come. I think yesterday was about 30 people that came down. Today they're expecting about a good 80-90 people. Yesterday was an awesome day. I didn't really get a chance to record anything. To be honest with you, we got here, got set up. I'm parked up right next to someone you may recognise, also a fellow YouTuber. Set ourselves up, had something to eat, obviously had a quick mingle around, get ourselves set up, and obviously it got very late, so you know it was just too much. So this morning got up, and what you see in the scene just before this was actually the sunrise this morning. I got up about 4 a.m. I don't know what happened. I just got up, beautiful day, birds were singing, and even though I had done maybe 2-3 hours sleep, I just felt fantastic. So I got up, got changed, took my time out, watched the sunrise, and really that's it, just been chilling out. So it is now 11:22 a.m. So what I'm going to do now is kind of just do a little pan around of the event. It's going to be a bit choppy. I think this is going to be one of those videos. It's going to be a long video once again. So my apologies in advance, all right? I know either A, you're going to fall into a coma, or B, you need a coffee break, or maybe both, right? Hey. So what I'm going to do now is do a pan around. There's going to be a lot of faces here that you recognise, like a lot. It's crazy seeing people in person. You know, when you're seeing them on YouTube and next minute you're in person, you're like, hang on a second, you know, I'll be watching your videos. It's a beautiful day at the moment. It was raining throughout the night. Made no difference, slept like a log. So without further ado, I want to take on a journey now, just kind of showing you the ins and outs, you know, everyone mingling around. There's nothing really major planned here, it's just kind of a bit of a chill out, take your time out. Quite a few guys arriving now, they're setting up even around us. So what I'm going to do, I'll maybe do a combination of just show you some of the setups that people have got, because it's quite fascinating to see the way people are doing some low profile stuff, the hammocks and everything in between. There's a couple of guys with some fantastic setups that I really want to show you and see how they did it. I've got a lot of inspiration myself and stuff I want to explore down the future. And also just showing you the kind of banter, do what Bushcrafters really do, the whole essence of Bushcraft, and that is drinking tea and eating, which is pretty much all we do, right? And a bit of Bushcraft in between. So without further ado, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and let's begin our journey. So here we have Mr. Mike Smith. Mike Smith, how you doing, my good man?
Well, very well, thank you, Zed.
Excellent stuff, man. So Mike, first time we met in person, man. So before we talk about your beautiful self, right? Well, he's just being modest now, right? Do you know what? We're talking about the star attraction here. Do you want to talk us through what we were just talking about, your under blanket for your hammock? So what is it you've done here?
Well, basically, it's a cheap £10 sleeping bag from a well-known supermarket. And all we've done, with a lot of help from my wife, is we've just sewed some tubes around the outside and run some shock cord through it, so we've got cinching points, and then that can be cinched up so it actually wraps around you. And then when you're in the hammock, you really don't all you need is a top quilt, and it works perfectly.
And you're not using a mat, are you, underneath that?
No, not at all.
And you're finding you're still as kind of cosy as anything at night time?
Very cosy. Very cosy. In fact, it can be too warm sometimes.
Excellent stuff, man. And you know what I was looking at? This absolute beast of an aircraft hanger top that you got up here. This is a DD what, 4x4?
This is a 4x4. I find for winter it gives you a lot more space as opposed to a 3x3. 3x3 is great for summer work. but 4x4. I know we're not in winter conditions, but I know the weather forecast isn't 100% this weekend, so I felt my 4x4 would be much better to give us a bit of cover and a bit of admin area to sort of chill out if it does rain.
Excellent stuff. So Mike, for those that maybe are not connected to your YouTube channel, what is your YouTube channel called?
Plain and simple, just like me, Blacksmith.
Excellent stuff. Guys, you definitely have to check out Mike's video. I'll tell you what, he's got one video that he's done a combination of tarp setups. Really, really inspiring stuff, so you need to go check it out. So check out Mike Smith. Mike, thanks for taking the time out, buddy.
Thanks very much.
So here we are in the other part of the gathering. This is an open field, so the guys who have like permanent setups, you can see some fantastic setups here. You can see some faces that you recognise. So let's do a pan around. So I have been talking to Viking's son, Mr. Toby. How you doing, my man? You good?
Yeah, very well.
Excellent stuff. It's the first time we've met here at the show. So you're quite new to YouTube, aren't you?
I am, yes. Yeah, I've only done a couple of videos.
Excellent stuff.
No, it's been good. I've enjoyed today. Met a few like good people, like Zed, obviously, and everyone else. It's been nice.
And it's the first time you're meeting a lot of these guys in person, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, obviously, I follow quite a few people on YouTube, so no, it's good to meet them in person. It's it's strange, really. It's like, oh my god.
And what's your channel about, so people know when to check you out?
My channel is about like bushcraft and prepping. Obviously, I'm still like building my skills. I'm still trying to learn how to do like different things. So yeah, it's good. I mean, obviously, I'm reading different books and just building my skills through other people's videos.
Cool. So people want to find out about your channel. What's the name of your channel?
It's Vikings. Type that into YouTube, it should come up in like the search bar. Hopefully, yeah.
So Toby, the up-and-coming prepping star, is going to be on YouTube. But no, definitely check him out, man. I've been speaking to him for a while now. He's a really, really cool guy. Very enthusiastic. So it's always good to support those that are coming up and running, just like guys did with me a few months ago. So Toby, I'm going to move on now to the other YouTube superstars.
Yeah, cool.
So catch you in a bit, man.
No, thank you.
So we have got Mr. Johnny Bushcraft. How you doing, my man?
Hi people, I'm having a great time.
Do you know what? You look sexy on video, and I look even sexier in person. It's quite overwhelming, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah, seriously. So Johnny, you got here yesterday as well, didn't you? But we didn't see you yesterday.
I did.
Where are you pitched up, by the way? I don't even know where you're pitched up. Let's have a look at Johnny Bushcraft's up. Johnny's been dipped.
Over in the it might be using
This is the one thing you've got to remember. You've got to watch out for the camouflage guy ropes. Otherwise, you're going to have a petty disaster in your hands. So let's have a look.
So we put this up because it was raining.
So what is this? Is this the DD? Or?
This is a DD 3x3.
And you put two of them laid up, yeah?
Yeah, this one we did in 10 minutes this morning because it started to rain.
Excellent stuff. And then, so are you both sleeping in the lavoo?
No, I'm in the lavoo and he's in his snug pack bunker.
So you two aren't getting romantic in the lavoo, right?
No.
Not yet. We've still got another night for that.
The snoring is not too good.
Is that from you or?
Well, see, I said it was from him, but he says it's from me.
Oh, is that blame game now?
Yeah.
Who's the snorer? We had a snorer actually where we were hammocking. We're trying to work out if it's a grizzly bear that the ground people are not telling us about, or it's one of the local residents. But how you find the event so far then?
I find it pretty cool.
Do you find it really weird seeing people in person?
It's funny that you see someone that you've never met, but you feel kind of comfortable having a chat because you've seen them on YouTube.
Yeah, they look different. And you're what the funny. I'm not going to mention names, but there's some people who look taller in videos but are shorter. It's people who look short on the video, are actually taller in real life. Like I'm with Hunterian James Hunter, and he's plays really tall. And I thought he was a right midget when I saw him. So he's going to be watching the video, so he doesn't mind. So I thought he's part of the Oompa Loompa crowd, but no, he's a pretty decent height. So what do you got planned for tonight's dinner, mister?
I think we're going to have steak.
What? Steak is like the talk of the town, isn't it?
We've got a frying pan there and the Force Prepper's stove over there that he made. And we had a full English this morning, black pudding, square sausage, fried eggs.
And did you buy the stuff from the local farmer shop or?
We bought a few bits on the way in, and to be honest we did bring some stuff as well.
Excellent stuff, man.
But yeah, it was very nice.
Excellent stuff, man.
Better than I have at home.
Do you know what? You usually eat better outside, isn't it? It's always the case. So guys, those of you who are not subscribed to your channel, do you want to describe
The channel is Johnny Bushcraft. I think I've got about 200 subscribers or something at the moment.
Is that Johnny with a H or without?
It's Johnny without a H, as in Johnny Utah from the film Point Break with Keanu Reeves.
Have you noticed he's made that analogy between him and Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, well,
I like that, Johnny. I like your style, man.
But yeah, it's just got a few videos of me camping out, my first few camps, and I want to do some more videos on like just teaching a few things that are already on there, but just going through them again, like knots and
do you know, I'm not just saying it, but your videos are fantastic, man. Seriously, they're really, really good. You've got quite a nice demeanour, very relaxing. You've got like a Sandy type demeanour. You know, he's got a very calm, fatherly, relaxed, very
half
kind of
asleep kind of.
Yeah, half asleep, can't be bothered. Yeah, can't be bothered kind of video. Yeah. No, but seriously, you're a really, really cool video. So, you guys who are not subscribed to Johnny Bushcraft should definitely check him out. So, Johnny, nice meeting you once again, man.
Cheers, then.
So here we have. Do you know what? You look like Reservoir Dogs the way you guys are walking down. Mr. Lee from Custom Knives, how you doing, my good man?
Very well indeed.
Do you know what? I was speaking to, can you believe it? The shocking horror of that. There was a couple of guys here who didn't know who you were. Do you know what? I gave them a piece of my mind, Lee. Seriously. have you not seen these guys working his videos?
And actually, they know.
And actually, do you know what? James is the culprit who did not know. Mr. James Hunter and Mr. Steve did not know Lee's amazing work of all be custom
Terrible
knives.
state of affairs, this lot. This is terrible.
It's just totally unacceptable behaviour.
Shame of yourselves. I'm only joking. I come to find you didn't say hello up there.
I know, my apologies.
I just couldn't see you anywhere.
I know, we would just end up talking to so many guys up there. So
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, and you.
And you, mate. Nice to meet you too.
we didn't get a chance to say hello. Zed.
I'm Mac.
Nice to meet you. Are you on YouTube, man?
Yeah, I am.
What channel?
Mac M0TXR. But it's only a small channel. There's only 14 videos.
Are you just being humble now?
Well, only 66 subscribers. You'll get there.
Excellent stuff, mate. I'll make sure the guys check you out then.
Thanks very much.
On YouTube.
Do you do the pheasant style at all, the non-locking folders at all?
I do, yeah.
So here I am, back at the camp. Hopefully I'm in the frame of the shot. So just come back to the camp. It's about 3:30 and we've been speaking to so many people. Once again, it's weird, you're seeing people from all over YouTube that you've been recognising, you've been following, subscribed to, engaging with. So I've come back to that camp, we're just with the guys here. I'll do a kind of quick zoom in, just having a bit of a snack, then we're going to go and collect some firewood for tonight. Then we're just going to go around again, just a bunch of people I want to talk to, I'll take you along. And then tonight some dinner. So come back to my camp and guess what is waiting for me? This. So let me do a zoom in. Hopefully it's in the frame of shot. And this has been dropped off by Mr. Funky Prepper. I only missed him by 5 minutes, so I'm going to be seeing him a bit later on. And he left this for me, so let's just see what this is. Unboxing at the event, can you believe that? Let's have a look. Oh wow, how cool is that, man? A bunch of MREs, dude. So what have we got here? We've got, let's see, hopefully, let me try and bring this in the frame of the shot. We've got, let me try and focus in on here. So we've got treacle pudding. We have got chocolate pudding. We have got vegetable lasagna. We've got the heating pan, and most importantly, we've got a vegetable curry. Dude, Funky, I owe you one. That is extremely kind of you. These are going to be put to good use today and tomorrow. So thank you once again for taking the time to do that. I want to thank you once again later on. But you know what? I've got something planned for you, Mr. Darren Funky Prepper. Expecting a parcel in the near future. So Mr. Funky Prepper, stay funky. So a very quick show of my setup. This is the same setup that I had at the Bushcraft training event. So British Army basher, 10th one, the hammock, top, bag, whole bunch of stuff littered around. This here, I dug up. I've had this for ages and I forgot I had this, right? This is a very, very cool day bag. It's by Air, Land and Sea, okay? So I'm just getting used to the focus on this, right? And it's a fantastic bum bag, you know, just to kind of carry bits and bobs around, my billy, MSR, British Army Bergen. So what I want to do is that James Hunter thinks he was going to get away. He's not getting away from anything. Do you know what? This has been my neighbour and an absolute star. Camping over here. Let me zoom in, let me zoom in, let me zoom in. There you go, man. So Mr. James Hunter, first of all I want to thank you on camera for all the help you've been giving me while being on this trip.
I couldn't have had a better buddy to do it with. I think you're a top guy, Zed, and I've really enjoyed your company this weekend and it's been great, and you know, this is the start of you know, a few overnighters I think for us in the future.
I know, most definitely. So guys, stay tuned. We have some exciting adventures coming up, that's for sure. And if those of you, those godforsaken few of you that are not subscribed to Mr. Hunteria 1986, okay, please, in all seriousness, you have to go and check his channel out. He puts out some superb videos. I've been following him since, you know, before I started putting out videos. Then we connected on YouTube, and then subsequently connected on Facebook. We occasionally send each other some love late night text messages when we're missing each other.
Always.
So, but just kind of keep that quiet from your missus.
Okay.
And apart from that, we are now here. We're absolutely knackered, right? We're just getting a brew on, getting some munch on. And shall we go and get some firewood, by the way?
Yes, I'm going to have a quick play with the cold steel shovel.
We
will get that on camera as well. We will get it on camera.
We're going to get this baby on camera. Do you know what? Are we allowed to say what happened to your YouTube video?
Yeah. I'll say it right now.
Do you know what? Well, let me just set you a bit of a backdrop, right? So a few weeks ago, James done one of the best videos I've seen in a long time in terms of whatever you want to call it, a product review. On the coastal shovel, it was an absolutely killer video. How many views did it get?
It got 11,700 views in about 3.5 weeks, which blew my mind. I was amazed by it.
And then Mr. YouTube, like world domination, Illuminati, elitist, you know, mind controlling, indoctrination, 5% regulator, instigator. What did they do with your video? They took it down, didn't they?
They removed it, yeah. I got no notice. They removed it, said I'd violated YouTube's terms of service.
What, for being just too good looking, or do you know something in your video?
You know, she was probably female, and she just wanted me to herself, but you know, she's only human. But no, it was removed. I was absolutely devastated. But I will say on camera, and I'm going to try and re-upload the video again in the future. This is probably my favourite bushcraft / prepping tool that I've ever used, or ever will use, and I think they'll take a lot to beat this. It's not as sharp as it was in the video previously. However, you can shave wood, you can split wood, you can chop wood, you can throw it. It was an all-encompassing tool for me. For the price, for the weight, it's absolutely superb. And I love it, and we're going to have a bit of fun with this, and we will get it on camera. I'm going to do a few snaps and a few shots with it, and I want to see Zed. I want to get it pinged in the tree. I want to see you do it, Zed, because it takes a few shots to get it right.
Let's do this. So what we'll do very shortly, we're going to switch into gladiator mode.
Yo, bro.
Howdy.
All the way from Canada.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Long time ago, though.
Hey.
So you know, usually, right?
You know who that is, don't you? Anyone know this guy?
Usually people YouTube and Google like woman on woman action. This is camera on camera action. Come on, you get excited, are you? Get excited,
out, bro.
Do you know what, Mr. Funky? I want to thank you on camera.
Oh man,
do you know what?
You got some food.
You're an absolute star. Seriously, thank
best,
you
man.
so much. It's very, very considerate of you.
You're welcome, mate. No problem. It's no use to me because I like my meat.
Thank you once again. Very kind of you, man.
No problem at
I showed
all.
the guys what you gave. It's very generous.
Yeah. You having a nice time out here? It's great.
Do you know what, dude? You're an absolute star for putting this on.
Oh,
seriously.
man.
And do you know what?
Everyone's the star.
And you know, in all seriousness, you and the other guys
and working with you one at a time, I think from all of us we can say a huge thank you for everything you've done for the community. You know, seriously, seriously.
It's the smoke.
No, but seriously, you know, I've always told you you're the first guy I saw on YouTube in terms of a British prepper doing your thing, and that was it. We were hooked, man.
Mate, that's my pleasure. I just try to encourage people to get off their asses and enjoy life while it whizzes by. You know, so.
But seriously, but you're a busy guy, you've got responsibilities, but yet you're still taking time to do your fancy editing.
It's a big passion, so you know, you've got to sort of get that balance, but I think we get along quite nicely together, so it's great.
No. But thank you once again, man. I know the whole community will just share me on that note, man.
Man, it's a pleasure, mate. Top guy, mate.
Thank you very much, brother.
You're welcome, mate. Yeah.
Take care, brother.
And you, bro.
Yeah. So here we have the national Olympic champion of the Midlands part of the UK.
Hunter by name, hunter by nature.
Hunter by nature.
Watch me miss.
Men fear him, women want him. Let's see what he does. Oh! Check that bad boy out. Did you see that? Live on camera. Straight in that bad boy. That, my friends,
Can you imagine what you could do if that was a little bit...
is how it's done.
When Missy said she wanted a facelift, I said she's going to look stupid with a notch here. I said to save her doing her hair. Wasn't that Men in Black? He goes, look better.
And the first
Chinese.
was using CQD before, that was distress. What did that, sorry to interrupt, what did that stand?
I think it was just CQs, you know, come quick distress sort of thing.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, we still use the CQ now, just the general portrait.
When you go to the Maritime Museum and you see the Titanic display. Hey guys, so here I am with Sandy of Wiltshire Man and Jack on the Knives. Very, very well known guy on the YouTube community. If for whatever reason you're not following him, you have to check that out. All of the links I'll put down to the guys I will be putting just below the video. There's a reason why I've grabbed Sandy for a minute. We've actually been talking, a bunch of us, for about a good half an hour, maybe even an hour.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It's been a fantastic time. And it's something that might sound cliche, because maybe a lot of people have said it as well, but first I do want to say thank you for what you give to the community. You've genuinely inspired people like myself and a lot of other people that I've been.
Well, thanks, Zed. It's not anything that it's been nice to be able to share my own learning experience. And I mean, for me, I like to learn and practice, and I find that if I can video my own experiences, it helps for me to consolidate that same learning. And if someone else can benefit from it, well, then it's a win-win situation.
Yeah, and without a doubt, I mean, I've learned so much. You know, even the knife making, I'm just getting into, but just the appreciation for the knives as well, and the time and effort you put in.
I can tell you for now, if you do go into it, Zed, it's one hell of a steep learning curve.
Yeah, I can imagine. We were talking about a lot. Sandy was sharing a lot of his kind of his background in terms of the learning itself and the focus and the repetitiveness and just really keeping at it. So that was the first I want to say. Genuine thank you, like a sincere thank you.
It's great, thank you.
And the other thing as well is, as you know, I'm very new to Bushcraft.
Yeah. You're making an impact, a good impact.
Yeah. Once again, it's off the back of kind of you guys inspiring me to really raise my game. I think that's the key thing here. I don't want to be fluffing things. I really want to be learning how to do things properly, because then you respect it. The kind of various disciplines. So the reason why I mention that is obviously getting into it. I bought as my first bushcraft knife the War Companion heavy duty, fantastic knife. And what I've decided, I made a commitment actually about 3-4 months ago when I first started out when I bought this, that I want to keep this knife until the end of the year. In that way, I'm going to learn throughout the year how to maintain the knife. You share some stuff today. Lee from LB Custom and Knives share some stuff as well.
Brilliant. I recommend. Well, anyone interested in knives, check out Lee. The guy's phenomenal.
Yeah, LB Custom, like, the guy should have way more subscribers than what he's got now, without a shadow of a doubt. And so I told myself I want to stick with this till the end of the year. So with you coming to this, is because I made a commitment. This is not even now, this was 3-4 months ago, that at the end of the year I want to treat myself to a jackalope.
I'll see what I can do for you, Zed. I have decided to stop taking any orders, because I found that the order book, to actually maintain the order book, you've got to answer emails, you've got to take deposits, you've got people will often email back and say, oh, can I change this, can I change that, and it all takes up your time. And you're not quite a free spirit. Without an order book, I feel like I'm a free spirit, and I'm able to sort of go to my cabinet and see what woods I've got available, what steel I've got available, and then I can go to my workshop and think, yeah, I want to build this today.
Yeah.
You know, and now I'm getting more into the knife making scene. People are recognising me. I'm getting good sources of wood, some exhibition grades, and I want to build some real special pieces as well.
Yeah.
But I want to build a cross section of my knives from some real exhibition type grade knives fitted with lovely woods to something more basic, so that I can perhaps satisfy people that've got a budget which isn't so large.
Yeah.
Because one of the ethoses that I had when I started building knives was I wanted to be able to provide a hand-built knife at a competitive rate. But because they take so long to build and the amount of effort that goes into them, you know, you've got to be also realistic and make a living yourself.
Yeah.
So the knife, to some people on a very low income, it might seem excessively high, but when you break it down, the amount of hours that goes into building a handmade knife and the amount of investment in machinery and in time and in your own learning, you know, that's got to be reflected partly in the cost as well. So unfortunately, a hand-built knife will always have a premium price to it, I suppose. But I try to keep that as low as I can, so I can satisfy those that haven't the money, you know. Yeah. And on a number of occasions, I've assisted someone that has wanted a knife and they haven't been able to afford it for whatever reasons, and they've got a jacklaw because I've gifted it to them or something. You know.
But that's very kind of you. And like I said, I mean, it's not a obviously I respect whatever journey you're taking over the next coming months, but just know at some point when convenient, when time's ready for you.
I am attending the knife show in the UK knife show this year, and I'm sharing a table with Leaf Melby Knives.
Right.
So that's really put me on a platform where I'll be recognised as a UK knife maker, and there'll be other top knife makers there, you know. So you kind of announcing to the knife making world, you know, I'm Jack Law, here I am, sort of thing, you know. But for me, at the end of the day, it's become a passion, and I really do pursue perfection. But it all started off with that desire, as I say, for my own hand-built knife, and I'm finally glad to say that I've probably arrived at that level now, you know.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been easy.
No.
You know.
But the thing is, you've put the work in, you've put the man hours in,
definitely.
you've put that commitment in.
Yeah.
And there's that concept of, you know, you can't reap a harvest if you haven't sown the seeds, if you haven't taken the time to wait for the seasons to pass to
definitely.
put that work in.
You've got to put. There's an old saying, isn't it? You get out what you put in. You know, if you're not prepared to put anything in, you're not going to get much out.
Yeah.
And so it is a lot of effort. But the journey, although it's been hard, it has also been satisfying. You know, because with each step, each step is a little triumph, and you learn a certain process in the knife making trade. You know, like hand rubbing, you get a superb finish.
Yeah.
And you look at that finish, and you hold the finished product in your hand, and you look at it, and you start to think to yourself, did I really make that? You know, because it's beginning to look really nice. You know, and I am super critical. I look at my knives, and you know, with that sort of attention to detail, you're always picking a flaw out. This could be that. And when I went through modifying and changing the design of the knife, I thought perhaps if I drop it here, it'll look better. So I dropped it there, and it started to look better. And then I thought perhaps if I drop it a bit more, it'll look even better. So I dropped it a bit more, and then it looked bad. I took it too far, you know. So that was all part of the evolution process. And finally, I got the eye, if you like, and then the knife's now here.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, you know, and this is the journey I think a lot of people here, in fact most people here have kind of followed you on.
They have.
To some degree or
yeah,
another.
I've met a lot of people here that have got my knife, and they've followed me on YouTube, and I'm very heartened with the warmth with which they've received me, and they've welcomed me. You know, it's been fantastic.
But the thing is, I mean, the one final thing I will say.
Sorry about that.
Oops, here we go.
Hang on.
Technical interruptions.
We can soon. Something like those. Oh, Lee. Hi, Lee. Yeah. Yeah. I've got it, Lee. I've got it. Yeah. Cheers, Lee. I'll be back in about quarter of an hour. All right. Cheers, Lee. Brilliant. Thanks, Lee. Bye.
Is that your other partner?
That was Lee.
Yeah.
LB. who's brilliant. I can't say. I'm just overawed with his the skill, the level of skill that he's got. I mean, it took me a long time to get good at the fixed blades. Lee, because he had a lot of access to very well-known knife makers, and his skill level was just fantastic, and it set the bar for him because he saw very high-quality work.
Yeah.
Whereas when I started knife making, I didn't have access to those high-quality knives.
Yeah.
And so my knives evolved gradually as I got that experience. But Lee, on the other hand, he had that access, and he just rocketed.
Yeah.
You know, to the level of knife making that he's at now.
Yeah.
And in some ways, I'm a bit in his shadow as regards the skill. The fixed blades are good, but I mean, he's moved on to friction folders, which is his love.
Yeah.
And he showed us a friction folder which he just finished, and it was sublime.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. With Lee, you have to be following Lee. The guy deserves way more subscribers. There's LB Custom Knives.
Yeah.
And Sandy's once again a very well-known individual, but if for whatever reason you're not following him, then two channels. There's Jackal Knives
and Wiltshire Man. I try to keep the two separate. Wiltshire Man is basically my journey into the outdoors, if you like. I have suffered a health condition in the past which has made me be very reflective, and when we all live a finite life on this earth, and we're all one day going to no longer be here. And I came across a saying a while back which says, "Don't be afraid of dying, but be afraid of never having lived." And one day, you and I, we're going to arrive at the end of our lives. And I think I don't want to look back and think, "Oh, I wished I had done that, but I didn't." And my goals in life have been fairly simple. I don't hanker after going around the other side of the world. It would be nice, perhaps, but I do hanker after being out in the woods and in nature and experiencing the beauty of it, hearing a bird song whilst I can. I'm going deaf, but I can still appreciate and hear the bird song, and hear the skylark, and to actually hear that, it just brings a peace. And who knows, maybe that peace follows on after this existence is over.
Yeah, hopefully so, especially on YouTube anyway. Well, Sandy, once again, thank you for taking time out to speak to me. Once again, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, Zell. I've really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.
It's great to watch you on YouTube as well.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Take care. So, on to, I think, lunch now. So we'll see you in a second. So, here we are, approaching the evening now. What's it now? 6:23 p.m. Look at that precise timing. Sponsored by Casio. Casio, mate. Tough solar. So, I'm with Steve. Hi. A good friend of mine, Steve. We connected via initially YouTube. It's a very common thing here. Connected via YouTube. Yep. Then we connected by Facebook. Yep. And then, love letters, and you sending me his underwear in the post. It was just like
used underwear, I might add.
Used underwear. It got a little bit weird and uncomfortable, but hey, I won't complain. But no, in all seriousness, we were speaking quite a bit, and it was really glad to hear that Steve was coming down now. So he's camped right near us. So you see, he's kind of set up just behind him. I'm just a stone's throw behind.
We've got Hunterian 1986 just over to our left here as well.
So we've got a nice little collective. So it's a really, really good vibe here. So Steve has called me over. I don't even know why he's called me over.
I have a gift for you, Zed.
You have a gift?
I have a gift.
Do you know what? Wow. This is my first gift. Oh my days. Check this out.
The slingshot for you.
Look at that. I have my phone. Do you want to hear something? Right. Yeah. Recently I saw Mike from MCQ Bushcraft.
Okay, yeah.
Did a video with a catapult,
right.
slingshot, and I thought to myself, I need to get. That's how clueless I am. Right? Don't even know the correct way.
We'll have a good. I'll get him aiming properly later. We'll teach him.
I need a lot of teaching, man. Thank you. This is very kind of you. Thank you. That's sincerely. Give me a hug, then. I like to do the hug.
Gotta love a man hug, everyone.
Gotta love a man hug,
Not gay.
Yeah, the man hug.
Happily married.
The man hug shouldn't last more than about 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's
it just becomes a very wrong.
Don't let it linger.
Yeah,
quick hug. That's all good.
That's
no lingering there.
Yeah, so this is where we kind of man up with our voices now. What are you doing right here? But no, seriously, on all jokes to one side, because we can be serious. Thank you, seriously, it means a lot. very considerate of you. I've actually got something planned for him, but not just yet. Okay, so wait on the timing is right.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put this to good use.
This is the thing: we all get each other back, don't we? You know, you guys know we all get each other. You know, I've got you now. You'll get me in the future. I'll get you back. So it's just. It's just a lot of love in this community, you know.
So me giving you back hairstyle advice won't be like the best thing in terms of like the way I look.
Maybe about the grey.
Maybe about the grey.
It's on the grey. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give a lot of advice for that. That's for bloody
But I think
sure.
we best get some food on, buddy.
Oh no, we're going to go get some food. But listen, thank you so much for that, Steve, once again. And you know what? I want to practice this, man. So I want to find some campers that I don't like at night. And
We've got some. We have got some ammunition back here, so we're maybe either a bit later or maybe tomorrow when we've got a bit more light.
But you know what happens at this event, right? Is you plan to do something, you walk about 10 yards and you bump into someone, and that's it. That's an hour.
Oh wow, we went for a walk, didn't we? And we were 2 or 3 hours. You know, we were only literally just gonna have a quick walk round, say hello, and we were 2 or 3 hours later.
2 or 3 hours later, and we still haven't completed the talk.
Yeah, still not coming.
Still not completed the walk, right?
That's
So that's what I've been happy. So there's a lot you want to do, but I think you just get to a point where you just go with the flow, just whatever. But check this out, I now have my first thing shop, man, and it's a personally given gift, so that's very, very considerate. So check out Steve's channel. Steve's channel, forgot to even mention that. YouTube.
Yeah, there's been a lot of issues with my channel name. It's just down as Steve, but I don't know whether you might be able to put a link in your
Steve. Yeah, what I'm going to do when I edit this, there's going to be a lot of links I'm going to put down below. Yep, go there, you like what you see, check it out. Steve's going to be putting out a lot more videos.
Yeah, I need to get my bum in gear.
Right.
Yeah.
So Steve's one of many really, really cool guys I've seen that you need to get. If you're watching this, right, you know who I'm talking about. You including Steve, right? So when Steve's watching Steve,
yeah,
right,
yes.
right. So like,
well, guys, if you fancy it, you know, subscribe me. If you don't like my content, you can always unsubscribe. You know, that's the way I look at it. So any subscriptions would be grateful.
Yeah, and if you don't, then you'll get these.
Yeah, I'm a good aim.
It's got even through camera. Right. But listen, we're going to go off to lunch now, so why don't you join us?
Cheers, guys.
I'm going to go switch the camera off, yeah? So, like, this is where we do the fancy editing part, alright? And this is where you get close up with my nostrils. Can you see that? Can you see that? Have a look, have a look, have a look. Yeah, go on. Lunch. So now, my friends, it is time for dinner. And you know what? I was going to cook something, but I'm absolutely knackered. And we're going to do some more socialising. So, this is vegetable lasagna. This was the one that Funky Prepper very kindly gave to me. And so, Mr. Funky Prepper, because of you, I'm going to have dinner tonight. Love it. So here we have the vegetable lasagna all cooked. So let's get this bad boy open. We've got the Northern Ireland patrol gloves, Kevlar lined, we've got Terminator, Robocop. Let's get this opened up. Okay, I'll chuck this in your bin bag and then I'll forget. The first thing we have to do is give it a mix. I'm using the Vargo titanium long handle spoon, which is absolutely ideal. It's pretty much made for these things. But what you've got to do, even though it's all heated up, everything's already cooked, you've got to give it a good old mix. Okay, make sure everything gets mixed around, all the spice, all the heat.
So what? Is it all one word? Is it?
And there you go.
So what video? Like, I know you said
perfect for eating.
which is awesome, and I really appreciate it.
So here, what you're witnessing is something that, crazily, neither Mr. Hunter, nor Mr. Steve, nor myself, Mr. Zed, have tried. I bought these tins just to clear them out. Just so we can have an Altoid survival tin, just like we see in those YouTube videos, okay? Damn those YouTube people. Right, so what we're going to do, we're actually going to try an Altoids for the first time, can you believe that? So, Mr. Hunter, he's the youngest and sexiest looking out of a lot of us. Okay. Right, so you're going to have a try first of an Altoids. Okay, there you go. Mr. Steve-O?
Sorry, get the torch.
Right, there you go.
Very nice.
And Mr. Zedoutdoors, whoever he may be, is going to have one as well. So there we go. My first Altoids. So you're going to hear me munching away behind the camera.
Zed, I'm going to be brutally honest. That's a small tree ball. That's a tree ball hard mint.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
I can, yeah, I'm with you on that one. That is, I have tasted mints of a very similar nature.
I was expecting almost a aniseedy kind of taste. I don't know why. And it quite clearly says peppermint on the front, but I don't know why. But it's a tree ball hard mint.
There you go. So
tasty nevertheless.
Yeah, very nice.
So all in all, we've now broken out Altoids virginity. Add that to the dictionary.
We got all three of them.
Well, I'll play. I like to play FIFA.
Yeah. Yeah, mate. If you've gone, okay. We pause it and he's got the.
Are you on PS4, PS3?
I have PS3.
Yeah, I'm only on PS3.
And he runs off. And then a couple of minutes later, he comes back in and he's like, "Hi guys, I'm back." You know.
Yeah, you don't think they would have blown out by it.
But I mean, it's 6 next month, and he goes through and basically, if he can't get through a world on Mario, he goes on YouTube and he learns how to do it. And then now, the other day I went in there and he's basically got a video and there's, I think he said it's a star coin. Yeah. I think.
So good morning, my friends, and it's the last day, Sunday morning. Sorry I couldn't record a lot of footage last night. To be honest with you, it was pretty loud, pretty lively, very dark, and because I'm new to this camera that I'm using, I couldn't quite get the right footage in terms of recording people. We ended up getting to sleep very late last night. We came back to our initial campsite after like the group gatherings all over the show, and we sat down, and what you're hearing in the background is the guys at it again with the steel coal shovels. And so that was really it. This morning we just got up, had a bit of a lay-in this morning, just got up nice and easy, had some breakfast, just chilling out. We're just going to pack up now, chill out for about another hour. Then we've got like a group photo shoot with everyone that's attended, or most people. And then that's it, we're going to head off home. So all in all, let me just quickly share a couple of my thoughts about this event, just before we kind of wrap up this video. Firstly, it was the best thing I ever did. Decided to come down to this. Fortunately, the venue was not far from us, about 45 minutes to an hour. All in all, apart from I think the Friday night, there's rain throughout the night, it's been spotless, it's been absolutely cold. A little bit chilly here and there, but that's to be expected. The main thing is it's been dry. The venue itself is fantastic, it's huge. So many people here, like I said, you meet all these guys face to face, and I just want to take this opportunity now that there's a lot of you I wanted to speak to. There's quite a few people like Pete, Mind Wise Man, V. I didn't get a chance to speak to you, my dear. There's quite a few guys that didn't really get a chance to speak to. I think there's just so much going on. In between all that, you're still trying to do, obviously, eat and sleep and all that. So it was a shame, an opportunity I didn't get to speak to quite a few of you. But all in all, you just met some great people, got some fantastic ideas. It's good to see people, all the different camp setups. I'm sure some of the other guys on YouTube that are recording this are going to show different types of setups. See the way different people do things, little kind of nuances, customization to their kit. It's really eye-opening. So it's one thing seeing it on YouTube or photos and videos, but it's another thing when you're actually in person looking at people's stuff and getting inspiration. And genuinely, without trying to sound cliche, but everyone's just been really super friendly, really outgoing, quite accommodating. Even our little kind of camp setup in this area right now, there were certain guys that are around and we just invited them in, just had a really nice fire throughout late into the evening, a cup of cocoa everyone was sharing, so it was really cool, So this is where we enter all the hippie mode, you know what I mean, all the hugs and kisses, right? But seriously, it was just really cool. So all in all, fantastic. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the organisers, Roach, Funky, Pete, all of you guys, if you can organise this for next year, man, call it done. And if you're kind of sitting on the fence about coming down, seriously, don't even think about it. I mean, there's guys who have travelled far. I heard there's one guy come over from Australia just for this. But for those of you, especially in the UK, you have to come down to this. It's also very good to network with people that are on YouTube, regardless of whether you post their videos or not. There's people here that aren't even posting their videos. But there's guys who are just super experienced, guys who have like 20-30 years military experience, guys who have studied like with mears for many years, and everyone in between, all the way to complete newbies. A lot of youngsters that are coming here, getting inspired by watching stuff on YouTube, and then coming here and wanting to meet people in person, practice stuff. So all in all, 10 out of 10 for this event. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's just a nice break, nice to get away, hang around with people that have the same like-mindedness and way of thinking. And all in all, gives Zedoutdoors thumbs up. So what I'm going to do, obviously I'm just going to do a last bit of filming. And one thing I will say, I apologise if the video's long. All my videos are long. I think you need a coffee break and like a lunch break and a toilet break with my videos. But I'm just trying to get so much in, So if you've made it this far without falling into a coma, man, you've done really well. So what we'll do now, let's just kind of like tidy up now. We're just going to pack away. Then we're going to chill out for a bit. I'll do a bit more footage and I'll see you in a second. So here we have another unboxing, okay, and this is from Big Dog Bushcraft, an awesome gentleman from the South Coast who was fortunate to meet at this event. So Big Dog, nice meeting you, brother. We've been connected on YouTube actually, been communicating back and forth, so it was good to see him, and very kindly gave me this gift. And also, before I kind of continue, and by the way, I'm going to open it up with the Mora. That's the only knife I've got, okay. So let me get this opened up. The one thing I will say now is,
coming to this trip, there's one thing I have learned. I knew this from before, but I needed to kind of clarify coming out that it's just, I want to make sure next time when I go to these events, they definitely kind of bring the whole gift thing. I think it's a really, really nice aspect. You know, and it doesn't have to be anything major, just something that's kind of thoughtful. So let's just open this up. Make sure I've got my hand out of the way. Okay, so we'll try and do this carefully without making sure I've got in the shot. Let's just have a look. Right. Sorry guys, let me just take this out of the shot for a second. Don't want to cut myself here. Let's clip the knife away when not in use. Hear the click. Right, let's put that in my pocket. Right, so let's just bring this up here, right? So let's just open this up, and that's it. Right, so let's just have a look here. Oh, you absolute gangster, dude! This is absolutely perfect. I'll be looking to get some of these, you know, because I'm really getting to the whole identification thing. Big Dog, brother, you're an absolute star. Thank you so much, guys. If you're not subscribed to him, go and check out Big Dog Bushcraft. He's a very experienced guy. He's just, I don't think he's been posting videos really on the topic, but I know he's going to be doing it as of now. So just show him your support. It's always good to show support to up and coming guys. But you know, Big Dog's actually a very experienced guy with stuff. So I know he's going to have some very, very cool content to show. This book here, brother, you're the man. Thank you. Okay, so we've all watched Mary Poppins, yeah? Want to do some housework, get cleaned up, you know, she just like starts singing this, that and the other. Do you know what? Forget all that. It's all about productivity, it's all about efficiency. And all you need is a bit of... And there you go, my friends. So Mary Poppins, step out the way, love, because Zedoutdoors is in town. So as always, we have the leave no trace policy. This is my camp area here, so I've just got a British Army Bergen, a few bits and my tripod. This is all going straight into the car now. But everything else, leave no trace. The one thing I'm going to pick up, and it wasn't mine, was I just noticed a can here. So someone from before has left a drinks can here, so I'm going to make sure I pick that up because hey, it's just do your bit, like Kenneth Cram says in his video, you know, just pick up litter whenever you see it, regardless of whoever's put it there. So leave no trace and get all this loaded up. So here we are, my friends, all done and dusted for what has been an absolutely amazing weekend. It's now 1:14 PM on a Sunday. I was going to leave a bit earlier, but do you know what? I just moved a couple of things for today at home. I just thought I'd take my time and relax. Everyone else is left now, just a few guys littering around like me. So I'm all packed up now. I'm just going to head off back to the car. And just 2 or 3 things. A, I want to thank you for watching this video. Up until now, I know my videos are really long. You know, you need a coffee break, toilet break, and everything break to watch my videos. So if you've lasted this long without having the need to get drunk or just be inebriated and just your senses all numbed down, and you survived up until the end of this video, so I want to thank you for lasting this long. I hope you enjoyed it. It was just a video diary. Now I'm not an expert. I'm just out here enjoying myself. I know there's a lot of guys that couldn't come. Guys that did come didn't manage to kind of look around or interact as much, and I wanted to just have a bit of fun with this video. I'm only just getting used to this new camera that I'm using, so if there's a bit of shoddy kind of video work, then hey, I'm still learning. So I want to thank you for watching this video. If you've got any comments, questions or whatever, make sure you write below. And before I get to the really last thing, I'm going to be doing my subscriber results giveaway. I hit the 100 subscriber mark a while ago, well, just a couple of months ago, and it's kind of ballooned from there a little bit. But I'm going to do the draw results from that in the next few days, so watch out for this video. And moving forward, I'm getting out a hell of a lot more now. I've got some more events that I'm going to be attending, and hopefully just take you along the journey with me. So hopefully you'll enjoy what I've got coming down the line. I hope you enjoyed the video you're watching right now. And lastly, I want to give a huge thanks to the guys that organise it, Armour Cockroach, Funky Prepper, Sandy from Jack of All Knives, Wiltshire Man, and so forth, and Pete Wine Wiseman and V. A couple of you guys that didn't really get a chance to speak to. V, you included, my dear. I would have loved to speak to you, so maybe next time. Pete as well. So you guys were swamped, I know, so I didn't want to kind of overload you with my awesomeness, of course. So
I want to thank you guys for organising it, and I know I'm hearing through the grapevine this is going to become a little bit of a regular thing, maybe once or twice a year. In one word, it's a must attend. That's 3 words, isn't it? God, I was never good at maths. In a few words, it's a must attend event. You have to attend this event, man. This event is just beyond awesome. I've really thoroughly enjoyed myself. The weather all in all has been absolutely fantastic. Apart from some rain on the Friday night, apart from that, it was all tickety-boo. So thank you once again. Thanks to all the guys that I met here. I met so many people here, people I've seen, or sorry, spoken to before and not seen, and everyone in between. So a regards to everyone that I've met here. Hopefully we'll stay in touch. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. Can't do nothing about the nose and the dodgy hairstyle. Apart from that, if you enjoy everything else, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. Got a lot more videos coming up. Let me know your thoughts. If you maybe hit the like button if you liked it. You know, if you've got any feedback for the way I do my videos or whatever, hey, I'm always open to all ears. I'm a student of everything, you know, from doing videos to bushcraft and the outdoors. So I hope whatever you're doing, you have an amazing day. Hope you have an amazing week. Oh, and one quick last thing. I've taken quite a few photos from here. I'm going to be posting them up to my fan page. It's where I normally put them up. So on YouTube, just below this video, you'll see links to my Twitter, more importantly my Facebook and my Instagram as well. So connect with me on my fan page, where I'm going to put photos up of this event. My Instagram, where I'm going to select a few photos to put up as well. And make sure you connect with me here on YouTube. So, until next time, this is Zed from Zedoutdoors. I hope you, whatever you're doing, the rest of the day, the rest of the week, you have an awesome time, a blessed time, a safe time, and until next time, this is Zed from Zed. This is Zed from Zedoutdoors. Peace out.